Okay, so it's Chris at thetraderguy.com taking a look at another potential setup, this time in the US dollar Norwegian krona. As you can see, the market has been in an uptrend for a very long time. We had spiked at one point and then pulled back quite drastically. What I find interesting is this runs counter to what you would expect in the Norwegian krona, the traditional correlation, because it's all about oil typically. There are questions about interest rate differentials, obviously, as there are anytime you look at a currency pair. But the fact that oil has been rising and falling, but it's been kind of chopping in more of an upward direction. And at the same time, the dollar has been gaining against the krona. Well, Norwegian kroner definitely suffering at the hands of massive U.S. dollar strength. And I think that is going to continue to be the case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up with a potential trade. I want to clear all of this. We're getting close. This is the weekly chart. This is the daily chart. May get a little bit of a pullback before we get there. So I don't know that this kicks off today. I quite frankly doubt it. But every day I try to find something to keep on my radar, and therefore I will continue to see this as a potential setup maybe over the next couple days. Now, that being said, 982 is where I would get long, and I would give it maybe a little bit of room. This does tend to have kind of a relatively wide spread. Keep in mind the pip value is going to be less. So 982, and if it breaks down below 962, then, I think maybe the timing's off. But you can see there's a little area there. So if it breaks down below these candlesticks, then you would have to be concerned. As far as where we could go, I think 1050, pretty reasonable, right in the middle of this mess. So we'll have to wait and see. If oil starts to sell off, that'll be probably the final nail in the coffin. But this is U.S. dollar strength across the board, so you really can't fight it. Certainly wouldn't want to short this, that's for sure. So I like the idea of buying on the breakout. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out. Daily candlestick suggesting that we're going to test it, maybe pull back and then go higher. CPI numbers coming out on Wednesday could throw this right over there. So pay close attention to that as well.